Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is Amawan from the GMS Lions Den Camp, coming at you guys with another lesson. Hope it's edifying. But before I get into it, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Raquah, Kodash, Ma'amaf. And I'm going to do a double honors to the apostles of GMS. Salutation to your brothers that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And my lesson is on basically for this is for the women, all right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, all right. Our women, they right now they're in a powerful spirit. They've been in a powerful spirit for a long time, all right. And with that being said, it's an abomination to be in a powerful spirit, all right. And especially with our women nowadays, they are so high-minded. They're so full of themselves that they think they're above us, that they're above everyone else. All right, but Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he's putting he putting his true man. He's getting his true man. He's building the house of David. Right, he's getting us back right. He's putting us in order, and it's time for the women to get in order as well. All right, before we can get in order, before we can put our women in order, we have to get in order with our Father, with our high power, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into the first scripture though. All right. So this is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. It says, "Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and make of a twinkling with their feet." All right. So the daughters of Zion, all right, the women of Israel, they walk around with their necks held up high, all right. When in all reality they should be shamefaced. It should be in a humble spirit, all right. This is not our rest. Living here in America, so-called America, which is spiritually Babylon, all right. The spirit of proudness is heavy on our people, all right. So I'm gonna keep on going. It says, verse 17. It says, "Therefore the Lord will smite with a scalp the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts." All right. So back in the days, back in the old times, all right. You know, what these curses are from my people, from us, forsaking the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, for following after the lovers, all right, of these other nations, these other idols, these different philosophies, all right. So with that being said, our people have been cursed, all right, for many years because of this, all right. But with our women, you know, he said he's gonna smite them with a scab on the crown. So with that being said, the scab of the crown will be baldness, all right. And what we see in today, our women are bald. They have no edges. They have no strength in their hair. All right. They wearing other people's hair. They wearing other women's hair, other nations' hair. All right. And still being prideful, knowing that they bald. They still prideful. And that's the spirit. That's the spirit of Esau. The spirit of these other nations that our people and our women have cleaved onto. All right, following after their traditions, following after their ways. All right. So the Lord, he's right now. He's judging our people. We're in a time of judgment right now. Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. Shalaki, we are in Jacob's trouble. All right. So the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You how about Shem Yahweh Shai? They're judging us right now. All right, especially our women. All right, they can continue. All right, until we all are sealed. Okay. Verse 18 it says, "In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tickling ornaments about their feet, and their cows, and their round tires like the moon." All right, so it said the Lord said He's gonna take away, all right, the jewelry, the makeup, all that extra shit. The the ornaments, the earrings, the jewelry, and things like that. That's gonna be taken away. All right. And with the dollar, get on the verge of collapsing, Shalaki. With the dollar being on the verge of collapsing, all right, that's gonna come. All right, everything that our people are valuing in this world, that's not of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is gonna be taken away. All right. All right. So this verse 19, it says the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the whipples and the crisping pins, the glass and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. All right. So the most finest thing that our people may think of may be valuable to them is going to be taken away. All right. And when these women, all right, when these women have these things taken away, their pride is gonna drop drastically. All right. That pride, you know, is sickening to see, because the women feel like they can do anything without the man. All right. These women, that they're so proud in their heads. They think that, they should be put on the pedestal. All right, which is not the case, because they are nothing, just like we are nothing. All right. So all that's going to be taken away. All right, especially in the time to come. All right. Verse 24, it says, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be a stink, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of a well-set hair, baldness. All right. So with that stink coming from their vagina. All right. Our people are, our women have been so wicked. They used to smell like flowers. All right. They used to smell like flowers and pure oils. All right. But now they have a stink that comes from their pussy. All right, from their vagina, Shalaki. And that's from being so wicked. All right. Plain as day. And then the baldness, that's a curse. That's a curse for our women. All right. Our women used to have long hair. They used to go way down their back. All right. Now it can barely go past their ears. All right. So that's a curse until our women get back in order. All right. And that's not going to happen until we get back in order. All right. And it says, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. All right. So when all hell breaks loose, all right, these women they're gonna be so scared, they're gonna be so frightened, so frantic, that they ain't gonna know what to do. They're gonna be running around not knowing what to do, not who to call on. All right. They're gonna run to these 2/3 of the men. All right. And these men gonna be running around scared, crying. All right. Still not knowing what to do. All right. They're gonna be, just not thinking. All right. Not thinking of what Yahweh Shem Yahushua has told them. All right. To be patient and to wait until his coming. These men is gonna be out, not knowing what to do. Going all out. Dying in the streets. Right. It said they're gonna fall by the sword in the mighty men in war. And it says, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. So with that being said, the women, they have no leadership, they have no guidance without the men. All right. Just like how we don't have no guidance without Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. So for the women to think that they could do anything without the men and live, that's a no. All right. Because you women need us. You women need us. All right. For us to direct and guide you, in the right path. Because by you being a woman, you're faithless. All right. All right. Most of our women are faithless. They have no faith. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Call like Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Death to America. All right. Death to this prideful nation. Death to this proudfulness, and haughtiness. All right. All right. And shalom.